Okay, y'all. So today I'm presenting about my new forming company, Emma's Place. Business is centered around childcare, helping the youth develop an early education while getting the child care they need, while their parents are getting what they need to be done. This is centered around all families throughout the DFW area. And my business is meant to help, inform, and be spread across Fort Worth, Texas, and Dallas, Texas, and all around the surrounding areas to get the word across that my company has the bang for its buck. And it's a great company. And let me get into it right now. Okay, so my business idea. It's an affordable childcare for all types of income for families, like I said, throughout DFW. I decided for my company, I wanted to take it beyond the child care, the regular one, the regular pickup after school at 3:45, take the kid, give it a snack, and then send him home. I wanted to take it beyond that. I wanted to foster early education for all kids at my child care business, Emma's Place, and discover higher learning for all these students and these kids coming in at such a young age. And so basically, we're hiring teachers with early education backgrounds. My business is available for kids 5 months to 14 years. And obviously, your child goes to preschool at 5, and then they they go to first grade, second grade, etc. So we'll have kids coming in from grade school and elementary school. And those kids will be put into special programs with teachers to help them tutor, to help them with any extra care that they need, that they are learning from their education at their current school. But for the younger kids, 5 months to 4 years who are not in preschool yet, we're going to start helping them and nurturing them and giving them that opportunity to start earlier. And so that's what we're doing at Emma's Place. And, we're giving the families the tuition. It's all worth it because we're giving the families the opportunity to send their kids to almost a sort of school. And we're schooling the children. We're giving them that early education nurture that they need in order to succeed in elementary and grade school. Okay, so my description of my business, I would say, gives families of all economic status the opportunity to send their children to a child daycare. So those kids are getting this opportunity to go to school, or aka go to Emma's Place, which is sort of like a school in a sense, while these moms and dads are getting the opportunity to go to work, whether they're from a very wealthy economic family or whether they are struggling. We're giving these families an opportunity to go do what they need, what's best for their family, while their children are under great protection, while learning, while having fun, and they're safe and being fed, etc. So Emma's Place offers a wide variety of packages to accommodate all families and implements, and like I said, an early education learning for the children who visit as well. Okay, so business organizational structure. This can be difficult in businesses, and so that's why I designed an organized structure for Emma's Place. The management of the business is with the stockholders. Personal assets and liabilities, it's limited. Taxation is individualized at the lowest rate of 2. Sharing of profits is with earnings paid to stockholders as dividends in proportion of the number of shares owned. Sharing of ideas, common voting stockholders, essentially. Financing startup and growth of your business, capitalization, unlimited trustees is how we're doing it. And the survivorship of my business will be the good same as the partnership. Okay, so now let's continue on to promotion and advertising. As an advertising major in college, I was so excited about this part, and I will insert a picture of our logo of Emma's Place. It's bright, it's fun, it's attractive. The aesthetic is very pleasing and awesome. And so I chose to do this logo for my business because I wanted it to be appealing to all faces. I wanted a child to see and say, oh my goodness, Mom, I want to go there. So this made me want to use soft colors that were aesthetically pleasing to the eye, as well as the kerning in the words I wanted to stand out. I feel like when words are kerned, I kerned place, so it would stand out. And I feel like the word place is very like kind of representation of a home, so that's why I wanted to do that. And my slogan is not just childcare, and not just childcare stands out to me if I was a parent, because you're kind of thinking, oh, okay, so what else do they offer? And so, at Emma's Place, we offer that early education background / tutoring / anything your child needs when they're at Emma's Place is provided. So it's awesome. And that just shows that we go above and beyond at Emma's Place. And that, like I said earlier, you're getting that bang for your buck, which I'll go into a little bit more later. And as for our business cards, they have all my information on them. They have our logo. They have everything you need in order to contact us at Emma's Place. So continuing on, advertising, my strategy was I wanted to put it all over the media, because as we know these days, parents are all over their social media accounts, Facebook, etc. Even, it started a little bit later for them. We are living in a digital age now. So I wanted everything to be provided on all social media accounts. In the DFW area, we have so many Facebook groups, like this group we have called Tankwood Moms. And so I will put the business advertisements in Tankwood Moms Facebook group, and the word just spreads from there. Moms talk like birds, like they travel so fast, and it will get around. And my advertising, kind of my outlook on my staff when I hire them, is that they're qualified, they have bubbly personalities. We love teachers who have bubbly, outgoing, vibrant faces, and we need that. And so that's what we're going to have at Emma's Place. So my competition report, I'm a healthy competitor, and I don't need to manipulate my competitors. So for example, the other surrounding childcare businesses, I don't need to worry about them, because at Emma's Place, people will hear if it's good, and it is. So that service will be talked about, and that's how the word spreads. That's how the goodness of Emma's Place will spread. So kind of like my targeting audience when I interview people, kind of surveying them, was around 20 to 50 with kids. The gender was either. Marital status, we had some married, divorced, single, widowed, etc. Occupation, like I said, we are targeting people of all economic status. And so my occupation of all the people I surveyed were all types of jobs. We had lawyers, we had janitors, we had everyone. So living situation, locally, suburban, that's kind of what Fort Worth is. It's all locally and all suburban. And kids, usually 1 to 5 of how many the kids that they had. And like I said, the ranges are from 5 months to 14 years. So that was generally what people I interviewed with those kids of those ages. Okay, so like I said, I compared different surrounding companies. I compared with KinderCare, Children's Courtyard, La Petite Academy, and Primrose Childcare, and I will insert a picture of my kind of categorized kind of comparison, and pretty much they offer the company to all ages. And so when I was planning Emma's Place, I wanted to widen the offering, and so most people did 6 weeks, and so I did that as well. And I've been saying 5 months, but I meant to say 5 weeks. But yeah. And so also the price, Emma's Place is a little bit more expensive. However, we do offer kind of a teaching staff on site, and so that's why that extra boost in tuition is there. And so pretty much, and all of them are located between kind of within 10 miles of Emma's Place. But then again, each family will choose what's best for their family, which will hopefully be Emma's Place. And as for my advertisement going on all the social media platforms, it's pretty much similar to my business card. It has my contact info, my number, my Emma's Place slogan, address, everything. And also is offering a discount code for the first 100 families to sign up for tuition. They get 25% off. Just because it's a startup company and we want to give people a good deal and give them the opportunity to have an awesome school year deal. Okay, so as for the financial statements, the unit cost was generally about $4,000 per kid, between utilities, toys, supplies, books, etc. That's like $2,000 plus, depending on the kid, depending on the need, because we're gonna have all different types of kids at Emma's Place. Food, $1,500. It's kind of depending on how long the child will be there. Depends if they're gonna be there for a few months, few weeks, few years. It kind of depends. And then as for tech, we are living in the digital age. So of course we need to incorporate technology in Emma's Place somehow, some way. We're going to offer different kind of classes the older kids will want to take, and then computer classes for kids, working on the alphabet, etc. We're going to offer those too via iPad. And so that was about $1,000, considering we're going to share technology and the supplies for that. So my sales forecast, my prediction is, due to the bang for the buck offered at Emma's Place, again, it is a little expensive compared to the other companies in the surrounding areas. But through my advertisement, my connections, my networking, this will be a big hit through the entirety of the DFW area. Growing up, I've grown up here my whole life. I've babysat for several different families. So having parents having the knowledge of me being in charge, they'll feel comfortable to send their kid here. They'll know they're getting the best for their money. And startup costs, as for that, just throughout the different supplies, everything kind of throughout that, it was about $10,000 for startup, but plus over time, having to replace supplies, etc., it gets really expensive, but it all pays off because knowing that you're going to change children's lives, it's totally worth it. And so as for some more info on the financial statements, my sources of financing are primarily with local funders. I have a lot of connections through a lot of programs I've done with a lot of nonprofits in the DFW area. Just a number of them. We have Love Breeds Hope. We have that nonprofit giving it. They give supplies to companies in need of school supplies. They do projects. They come in. They do projects with the kids, and so I'm getting a lot of supplies from local nonprofits, and as well, like I said, local funders. I know a lot of companies. We're going to partner with a local grocery store for some food, and and so like I said, lots of company sponsors and family friends able to donate and help. So my income statements and ROI reports. So as for income, it's about $1,500 depending on the kid, depending on the family. If you have more kids, it's cheaper per each child you add. But it's about $1,500 per kid for 60 kids, and so that's $90,000 for the income, and plus it kind of, again, depends on per kid, depending on your tuition rate. But and then return on investment, that's about $1,192 a month at a rate of 3.990%. So yeah, and then continuing on, my future plans for growth and success. Well, I have a lot, but to kind of sum it up, I'd like to say that I plan to start my business in the DFW area. Like I said earlier, I've been saying that throughout the video. Conquer it adequately. I don't want it to just be some business out there in the market. I want it to be an exponential growing company at a fast rate. I want everyone's kids to go there. I want people from all types of economic status going to Emma's Place, sending their child there. I want it to be talked about in grocery stores, school parking lots, churches, etc. And as it grows, I want to expand Emma's Place throughout the entirety of the United States. So that's that for my future plans and growth and success. And now to complete this presentation, I would like to thank you for listening. This company is all built on heart, and I have an extreme passion for kids and helping others. That's why I wanted to not only offer the opportunity for kids to come to Emma's Place on scholarship, but also to give this opportunity to all people and foster early education into these kids coming here and giving them that jump start they need for their future years and their future endeavors in elementary education. And I would like to say thank you to all the companies who have invested into me, businesses who have donated and who will donate, and supporters who helped finance the beginning and the future of Emma's Place. So thank you guys so much for watching my presentation, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Thank you.